ESPN 94.1 FM and AM 930 present The Drive.
Welcome into the Wednesday, June 29th edition. Your drive begins now. A little late on ESPN 94.1 and AM 930. Pirates baseball just wrapping up where the Pirates get the win. I'm surprised they won it 8-7. How about that? Beat the Nationals. Pirates fans in the building are happy. We'll get your phone calls and text in now, 877-420-TALK, 877-420-8255. And our text line is open this hour. It is 304-396-TALK, 304-396-8255. We're going to take a short break here because coming up in the next few minutes, we've got our designated Wednesday conversation with Lindsey Webb from the Charleston Dirty Birds. So we're going to catch up with her here in the next few minutes. And then the rest of the way, we're going to take your phone calls, get your text in. We'll talk Marshall sports with you. Soccer season tickets going on sale this week. And, of course, you know Coach Huff. Steph Curry says the herd is getting bigger. We'll talk about what Coach Huff did. All of that and more when we continue. But first up, we're going to talk to Lindsey Webb from the Charleston Dirty Birds on this abbreviated edition of The Drive on ESPN 94.1 and AM 930.
We're taking Paul Swann everywhere. Download or subscribe to The Drive with Paul Swann on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Welcome back to the Wednesday, June 29th edition of The Drive on ESPN 94.1 and AM 930. We're doing it a little late, only because we had baseball on the radio, so Lindsey will forgive us. She is, of course, the ambassador of fun. Is that what we went with? Ambassador of fun, czar of fun, director of fun. What did we go with, Lindsey?
I think it was something along those lines.
I'm just going to make it up every week until you just say, shut up, stop already. Lindsey Webb's with us from the Charleston Dirty Birds. I'm just going to every week make up something until you go, stop already. Just stop.
No, I love it.
How you been?
I am doing great. You know, the weather's just been great. It's been beautiful out, and that just always puts me in a good mood.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we got a lot going on with the Charleston Dirty Birds coming up. Before we continue, though, you were telling me earlier today that something special is coming up. For those that don't know, Medal of Honor recipient Woody Williams passing away today. He was 98, and, of course, he has meant a lot to a lot of people in West Virginia, and there's a special connection with the Charleston Dirty Birds as well.
Yeah, so, you know, Woody he was a dear friend of the Dirty Birds. He joins us in celebrating Independence Day every year, and, you know, he had plans to come join us on July 3rd for our Salute to Service night. We are wearing specialty jerseys in honor of military appreciation, and he was planning on coming and spending the evening with us, with his foundation, and, you know, we're just so sad about his loss. So, I mean, now, you know, July 3rd, we were already planning on, you know, celebrating him, but now it just has a whole new meaning for us as we all mourn the loss of him.
Yeah, I know you want to do it right, and you're scrambling right now because you hope that this day never comes. He was 98, and you're hoping that he would make it another 98 years. And, you know, he was the type of guy you kind of believe that, you know what, if anyone could do it, Woody would be the guy. He was so full of life and energy, and you hate to hear of his passing, and I'm sure it's going to be a wonderful salute for the Dirty Birds. But at the same time, I know it's going to be a little somber, but it's baseball, and I'm sure he would love it if everyone was having a good time as they remembered his name on the 3rd.
Yeah, for sure. And the jerseys that we're wearing on the night, they're specialty camouflage jerseys. We will be auctioning those off, and all of the proceeds will go to the Woody Williams Foundation. So we hope to raise a lot of money for them, because I know that Woody dedicated his life to, you know, those that gave the ultimate sacrifice. So we're hoping that we can just contribute a little bit to that.
Joining us today on the program, she is Lindsey Webb. Her official title is Director of Marketing, Entertainment, and Media Relations for the Charleston Dirty Birds. I mean, with each title you get a different paycheck, right? Because those are different jobs, Lindsey.
Yeah, they are. They're different jobs, but they all just kind of coexist, I guess. But yeah, it's a mouthful, but we have a good time over here.
Let's talk about what's coming up. Homestand, always promotions. Thursday through Sunday, there are plenty of things that are going to be going on. Thursday night, let's just start dollar beers, and it's Pride night for the Charleston Dirty Birds.
Yeah, yep, dollar beers. We have dollar beers every Thursday, and it just so happened to fall on our Pride night this year. This will be our third year doing Pride night, and it's going to be just a party. It always is, and now we're throwing dollar beers in there, so I'm sure it's going to be a great time for everyone. We're going to do a pregame drag show over on a portion of the concourse. We're going to do a Pride parade. We'll have the Queens here. It's just going to be a lot of fun and celebration.
And then on Friday, it's Christmas in July. You're just not waiting, are you? Yeah. Look, that means in a few months from now, I got to get the Christmas tree back up. Why are we doing this, Lindsey? Can we not wait? Christmas in July? Come on.
No, I can't wait. If it were, if I had it my way, I would always have my Christmas tree up. So I thought, what better way than just do it at a game? And we're giving away a Santa hat to the first 1,000 fans. So everyone needs to come out and get their Santa hats. That way you can wear it, get a picture at the ballpark, use it as your family Christmas card. Santa Claus is going to be here. He's going to be throwing out a first pitch. He's going to be taking pictures with the kids and the dogs, because it's also Furry Friend Friday. So it should be a lot of fun. I'm hoping to see a lot of Hawaiian shirts return, because I think it would just be such a great photo opportunity to wear your Hawaiian shirt that you got during one of our last giveaways, and then your Santa hat with Santa Claus at the ballpark. I can't think of a better Christmas card.
I feel like some salt just being rubbed in my wound there. That other people got, the Hawaiian shirt that other people got, Lindsey. Other, not me, other people.
I am telling you, those Hawaiian shirts, it seems every single time we have a giveaway, people are just really loving the giveaways, and it just makes me really happy. It makes our whole team really happy that our logo, all the time effort that we put into designing these giveaways, really putting in the thought of what do the fans want, what will they be like, hey, you know what, I would do want to go to the game just for that. And I think the turnout so far for every single one of our giveaways has just kind of been confirmation that all of that thought process and planning has really paid off, and I think people are really enjoying them tonight.
So Hawaiian shirts on Christmas in July on Friday. Lindsey will be putting up her Christmas tree because she is a grown adult and she can do whatever she wants anytime she wants to.
That is so true.
I mean, come on, Lindsey, just do it. Just put the Christmas tree up
do it.
And get your Dirty Bird paraphernalia, put it on there. You could have, I don't know, is there a Dirty Bird Christmas ornament coming real soon? I mean, if there's not, you probably need to.
Hey, you never know around here. You never know. It's July and we're celebrating Christmas, so maybe.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You're the Dirty Birds. What you have a mascot, right?
Yes.
Figurine
Dusty.
time. I'm thinking figurine time.
Yes.
I'm just full. You know what? We'll have a meeting once a week. I'm just full of the ideas here for you.
You are. I always get so many great ideas.
But how many are you
during
using?
our
That's
calls
the question. How many are usable?
Hey, it hasn't been. These are all ideas that are going to take planning and time. I have to wait until next season, so you're just going to have to wait until next season to see what actually gets brought to the table.
Okay, so the umpire on the helium, the Charleston Dirty Birds ornament. Yeah, okay. We'll wait and see. You know what Saturday is? Do you know what Saturday is?
Mega Blast fireworks every Saturday home game.
Yeah. This 4th of July thing here, you're going to be shooting off fireworks on Saturday, Sunday?
Yeah.
What about Monday? What about 4th of July? You going to shoot any off there too?
No, we're not going to shoot any off. Downtown's going to have their big fireworks show on Monday, so we figure we'll let everyone just go there. I plan on being there, so can't shoot off fireworks when there's no one here, but we are having the back-to-back fireworks shows on Saturday and Sunday. The Sunday show is going to be our biggest show of the season. It should be a really good one. I don't know if you've ever seen our fireworks show, and if you haven't seen our fireworks show, if you're listening, they are the best fireworks that I personally have seen. And I'm not just saying that because I'm biased. I'd tell you if I didn't think that. But we just set them off right in center field, and it's like you are up close and personal. You are up close and personal with them, and they're just so fast. I'm not a big fan of slow big fireworks. I like the fast big fireworks, and that's what our shows are like. So yeah, you got to come out. And if you haven't been to a fireworks show, Sunday's going to be the best one. So that's the perfect time to do it.
And that's going to be fast big also. Fast big.
Yeah, fast big.
Okay, so just remember, if you're trying to do fireworks, Lindsey does not like slow big. She likes fast big.
Yes, you have to have nonstop action in the fireworks, or else they just get a little bit boring. So you got to keep everyone's adrenaline pumping.
Lindsey Webb's with me, the Director of Marketing, Entertainment, and Media Relations, and just all around fun person. I never know where we're going, Lindsey. I seriously never know where I'm going, but I'm always better for it afterwards. Always.
Those are the best kinds of conversations. We just roll with it, and wherever we end is where we end. It's great.
Right, because I'm sure you do other media hits, and this is not the serious one. And I don't mean that as I'm not taking it serious. This is the fun one, I hope.
Yeah, it is. It is. And those are my favorite kinds.
Everyone else is
and we talk every week, so.
Yeah, everyone else is probably like, oh, okay, hey, what's going on, Lindsey? You outline it. Oh, that's great. No, not us. Not us.
Not us. We're all over the place.
Yeah.
We talk about it all.
Yeah, we definitely talk about it all. So the Dirty Birds got plenty of reasons to come out. And, of course, baseball also. There's also baseball going on with the Dirty Birds. I don't know if anyone told you, Lindsey, but there's baseball happening with the Dirty Birds.
Yes.
Do we talk about last night?
I sometimes forget.
Yeah, do we talk about last night?
No, I don't think we talk about it. I think we just move on from it, and we hope for a better night tonight out there on the field. I'm hoping that – so the second half is about to start. Our first half of the season ends on the 4th. Well, I guess technically on the 4th, because we play on the road on the 4th. So that'll be our last game of the first half. So then we just get to start over fresh, We're just going to forget what happened in the first half. And last season we were a second half team. So we came back in the second half and made the playoffs. So I'm hoping that we can kind of see a repeat on the field for this season.
Okay, so we won't talk about the High Point Rockers tonight. Because we're forgetting last night, and it brings up too many memories. Yeah,
not very great ones.
6:35.
But it always is.
Right?
It always is a good game when the Rockers are in town. So, and I like that. Even though we didn't win, it was still a good game to watch. It got you on the edge of your seat right there towards the end when you thought we were going to maybe make the comeback, but you don't always have to get there.
Lindsey Webb's with me. So when the Rockers come out, are they reminiscent of an 80s hair band, the Rockers?
They should. They should wear some permed wigs and have their fingernails painted. Is that? I wasn't born. I wasn't alive. 80s. So is that an accurate description?
I don't know. Let's see. Permed hair, maybe for some. Permed hair, okay. I never had the painted fingernails, so I don't.
Well, were you a rocker? I feel like rockers have to have painted fingernails.
No, I did not have the. No, I did not have the. No, I don't know. I might have been leaning towards preppy, not preppy, but leaning towards preppy. I don't know.
So you definitely didn't have the black painted fingernails.
No, nothing like that at all. I'm trying to figure out which character from The Breakfast Club I was. I'm not sure yet. I'll figure it out.
Next week.
Yes.
Next week you let me know.
It's been a while since I've seen that movie.
Yeah, it's been a long time for me too.
It came out in 1985, so it's definitely been. I'll say this though, I think I am a John Hughes character somewhere. I am in one of those John Hughes movies, if not a whole bunch of them. I can honestly say that.
That's fair.
And I think a lot of us are in John Hughes movies, and we don't know that. Let's see. I'm definitely not. I'm I don't know if I'm not Emilio Estevez. I'm not gonna, I don't know. Maybe I'm Anthony Michael Hall. I don't know. I'm not. I'm not Judd Nelson, and I'm not Emilio Estevez. So I guess in the Breakfast Club, I guess I'm Anthony Michael Hall.
Yeah, there you go. Process of elimination.
Yeah, right. Because I'm not Ali Sheedy and I'm not Molly Ringwald. So
there you go.
That leaves Anthony Michael Hall, and I'm okay with that. I like Anthony Michael Hall. I'm good with that.
So we don't even have to wait till next week.
We could figure it out. We could come out. We could. Have you? How many '80s movies have you seen? I know we've gotten completely off track, but that's okay.
That's okay. That's what we do.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even know. I love movies and I'm a big movie person, but I feel like I haven't seen a lot of the classics. Like a lot of the movies that everyone is like, oh, this is just like my favorite movie in the world. I'm like, ooh, I need to add that to my list because I haven't seen that one.
Okay, so your Netflix queue is pretty deep right now.
Yeah, I have a long list on the queue.
Okay, and I'm sure a lot of them are John Hughes movies as well.
You know what? I'm gonna add someone there.
Okay, there's Breakfast Club. You knew that when you knew what Breakfast Club was.
Yeah.
Okay, 16 Candles.
Iconic.
16 Candles.
No.
Haven't seen that one?
I've never seen it.
Okay.
No.
What about Pretty in Pink? Have you seen that?
No.
Okay. All right. Maybe he was a writer on that, John Hughes. Okay. I don't know. How about Home Alone? Have you seen Home Alone? Home Alone. That's
okay. Yes. There we go.
That's 1990.
I've seen that one.
That's 1990. John Hughes was a writer on that one. So okay. So we got to go into the 90s for you just a little bit.
Yeah.
You got to see Pretty in Pink. Come on, Allie. Yeah.
I'm gonna add it.
No, you're not. You're not.
Don't quiz me on it next week.
I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. Because I have to go back and watch it too then. Okay, so 16 Candles. Let's just start there. 16 Candles. Let's go there. Molly Ringwald and Anthony Michael Hall. We'll start there. We'll come back. That'll be bonus material on our soon to be podcast.
Yeah. Where we just talk about like random things.
That sounds like a good show. Lindsey Webb's with me, the Director of Marketing, Entertainment, and Media Relations for the Charleston Dirty Birds. Every week, Lindsey joins me. Sometimes we talk about the Dirty Birds. Sometimes we talk about our favorite John Hughes movies. And Lindsey's got to watch a whole bunch of them before we can have that conversation starting next week.
Yeah, I have a lot to do between now and then.
Okay, all right. So we're going to start with 16 Candles and work our way down, and we'll eliminate some of these movies. We'll just go with movies that you want to just go movies John Hughes directed, he was a writer on, or a producer. How narrow or how broad do you want this to be?
Let's go director first.
Okay, that'll tie it. Okay, so that means 16 Candles, The Breakfast Club, Weird Science, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, She's Having a Baby, Uncle Buck, and Curly Sue. Those are the movies that we will be working with.
Okay.
You're not.
Did you just know those off the top of your head, or
no,
did you look them up?
I looked it up. Come on. I knew some of those, but come on. Curly Sue. No, I've not seen Curly Sue. You haven't either, so let's just leave Curly Sue all off the table here. I mean, it's
there we go.
Yeah, it's not. It's a 90s movie, so we're not even talking about that.
Yeah, we got to narrow it down some. We can't get too broad, or else we're just going to be lost.
Yeah, exactly.
Too much to do.
Joining me on the program, Lindsey Webb, Director of Marketing, Entertainment, and Media Relations for the Charleston Dirty Birds. We will have fun next week, I promise. We'll talk about what's coming up with the Dirty Birds, and it's going to be a fun weekend for sure. A lot of fireworks for the Dirty Birds, and of course, if you think this conversation is fun, wait till you get to the ballpark, because it's just that much more.
Oh, yeah. Indeed.
Have a good weekend. I know you're going to be busy.
Thank you so much.
Have a good holiday. Have a good 4th of July. Have a wonderful firework weekend, because I know you'll be hitting all the fireworks everywhere. And we'll talk soon, and have a great weekend.
Thank you so much. We'll talk next week.
That's Lindsey Webb. She is the Director of Marketing, Entertainment, and Media Relations for the Charleston Dirty Birds. And she's going to have to go catch up on some movies here. Trust me, she's not going to watch those movies. I haven't seen those movies in a while. If you have, let me know. Text line's open. 877-420-TALK is our phone line, and you can text 304-396-TALK, 304-396-8255. More coming up. It's The Drive, ESPN 94.1 and AM 930.
This is The Drive with Paul Swann on ESPN 94.1 FM and AM 930.
Welcome back to the Wednesday, June 29th edition, The Drive on ESPN 94.1 and AM 930. We will get your text in. You can join us by texting 304-396-TALK, 304-396-8255. I'm your host, Paul Swann. We are here every day, most weekdays from 5 to 6 p.m. Most days we're focused as well, and then other days we just completely forget that we're a sports talk show and we talk about John Hughes films. It's all right. I had to go back and ask, how did we get on that conversation again? It's because the High Point Rockers, 80s metal hair band, and I am the Anthony Michael Hall of the Breakfast Club. Because I'm not the Judd Nelson character, I'm not the Emilio Estevez character, so I guess I'm the Anthony Michael Hall. It's the 80s. Let's get back on track. Let us please get back on track. Football, adding a late addition to the 2022 class, JUCO defense lineman Jabrarick Hopkins is joining the herd. He makes his way to Marshall from Independence Community College. He's 6'4", 295 pounds. So Jabrarick Hopkins. We're going to hopefully know more about him soon. Some good news today for Marshall swimming and diving. Sometimes this gets overlooked, but you really have to talk about this. The Marshall swimming and diving team honored as an All-American team. They were honored by the College Swimming and Diving Coaches Association. They had a GPA of 375 in the spring, so that is 7th best across all of Division I. Stanford led all women's programs with a 383. To tell you where they're at, Marshall led all Conference USA schools. FIU was next closest at 371. Here's the top 10. Stanford with a 3.83. Toledo, 3.82. Harvard, 3.80. Nebraska Omaha, 3.78. Brown, 3.77. American, 3.76. And then there's Marshall at 3.75. Georgia Southern, future conference mate of Marshall's, 3.75. And then Illinois State, 3.74, Northern Colorado, 3.74. So that's pretty good, being in the top 10. Again, it's a lot about the academics portion of this. There's not, unless you're an elite athlete, you're not going pro in swimming and diving. So, yeah, this is a pretty good it's a good showing by the Thundering Herd. So hopefully that continues for Marshall. As I mentioned, an abbreviated show today. We had Pirates baseball earlier. The Pirates beat the Nationals, won that 8-7. So congratulations to the Pirates for getting the win today and not blowing it in the 8th. We appreciate that. We will get your phone calls and text in as we will wrap this one up when we continue with this edition of The Drive on ESPN 94.1 and AM 930.
This is The Drive with Paul Swann on ESPN 94.1 FM and AM 930.
We're wrapping up this abbreviated edition of The Drive here on ESPN 94.1 and AM 930. I am your host, Paul Swann. Thanks for tuning in. It's been fun today. I really appreciate you sticking around for the show today. It was an abbreviated edition. We had Pirates baseball cutting into some of what we were planning on doing today, but still, it was fun. Looking forward to tomorrow as we get closer and closer to the holiday weekend. Don't forget, coming up this Friday, we've got Dog Dazzle. That's right, Dog Dazzle with Tyler Booth, Holly Forbes, Bob Thompson Unit, and the Huntington Symphony Orchestra. It's going to be free downtown with fireworks, and that's, of course, going to be in conjunction with 9th Street Live. So we got all the music for you. That's coming up on Friday. It's our annual fireworks spectacular, Dog Dazzle, coming up, and we're looking forward to it. So hopefully you've got some great plans. We won't be here on 4th of July, so hopefully you're out and enjoying yourself. We've got baseball on 4th of July. There's baseball this weekend as well. So if you're going to be out this weekend enjoying the weather, hopefully it's going to be great weather. Keep us locked in. We've got something going on every day. Baseball, of course, for the most part. And what a great way to spend an afternoon and evening. Just listen to the baseball game. And, of course, there'll be fireworks galore this weekend all over the place, including the biggest one ever. It'll be Dog Dazzle again. That's coming up this Friday with Tyler Booth and Holly Forbes, Bob Thompson Unit, and the Huntington Symphony Orchestra. Free, by the way. It's free. Did I mention it is free? Usually you had to have a ticket. Not this year. There is no ticket needed. It is free. So come downtown and enjoy all the festivities going on with the free fireworks. And, of course, it should be visible wherever you're at. If you're downtown, if you're just downtown, it's going to be visible. You won't miss it. So get a good spot. Get as close to the stage as you possibly can, but if you can't, get downtown. So it should be fun to kick off the 4th of July weekend with a Dog Dazzle. So if you're looking for fireworks, that's the place to go. And, of course, then you can go up to Charleston for the Charleston Dirty Birds. They got the mega blast fireworks on Saturday. They've got their fireworks on Sunday as well. I'm trying to think, who does Monday fireworks here? I don't know who's doing the Monday fireworks. So at least we got you covered Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with the Charleston Dirty Birds and of course the fireworks for Dog Dazzle, which will be the biggest and brightest. Don't forget the fireball. The fireball is always the treat. I'm like, where's the fireball? First time I saw the fireball, I'm like, whoa. There's something bad. No, that was part of it. Every year somebody's like, whoa, did you see the fire? Yeah, no, it's part of the show. Don't worry. It's just the way to sign it off here with the big fireball. So I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to the weekend as well. I'll get a chance to come back on Tuesday. We're going to be here on Thursday and Friday as well. But after that, coming back on Tuesday, I'm looking forward to it. And, of course, we got plenty of week still to go here. So hopefully here in the next few days, John Elmore, we got to get him back on the show. I'm looking at Christian, our producer. You got to get John on. It's coming up soon. We got to get him on. And if we can't get John on, we got to get Ott on. I mean, I don't know which one's the bigger celebrity, but let's get one or both on. So we got to get John on. Talk about the TBT herd that could possibly face Best Virginia in the second round. And that's, I think, what a lot of people are wanting at the Charleston Civic Center, Coliseum, whatever they're calling that thing. So that's what I'm looking forward to. That's coming up real soon. So we'll get John back on. We got to get a couple other people here before the holiday begins. Let's see. Chris Grassi, we got to get him on as well. So we'll work on this stuff for the next few days and for next week. For our producer, Christian Palmer, I'm Paul Swann. This has been The Drive at ESPN 94.1 and AM 930.
WRBC Huntington, W231BS Huntington, broadcasting from the Oscars Breakfast Burgers and Brew Studios. This is ESPN 94.1 and AM 930.